Alright lads, it's day 100 of being a boy and I thought I would go back to my roots as a working class troubadour if you will. I thought I could do some proper working class music, we'd have a right old knees up. I'm going to do some music later, some folks music. I love working class men, I'm a man of the people, I am one of you in case you couldn't tell.
And I tell you the problem we've got in the left is, as the institutions of the working class and their jobs have been removed from around this country, some of their institutions been taken over by the Liberals. And that is a problem for us.
What the fuck is that? Can you tell him, I don't know what he's saying, but can you tell him we don't want our driveway done, but give him a fiver anyway to make him go away, because I don't want him to put a pikey curse on us or anything. Right, okay, good. Anyway. Right, now that's out of the way, let's get back to our old knees up, eh? I'll go get my guitar, this machine kills feminists, alright? Lovely jubbly. This song is called There Is Power in a Trunion. Love ya. There's power in the factory, power in the land, power in the hands of the worker, and you can wreck it overnight with just one fake progressive plan. There is power in a trunion. If your employee has a baby and wants her position back, and you don't want a sexism tribunal, you can hire a bloke with pronouns and then give that cow the sack. There is power in a trunion. The trunion forever allied with the right, down with the Marxists. McCarthy was right. To our managers and bosses from many corporate brands, there is power in a trunion. In the 1990s I was fighting homophobic hate. At least I said I was, to sell more records. But now I tell them dykes and faggots that they're fascists, no debate. There is power in a trunion. When a fellow people's poet contradicts me in the press, and she's got better working class credentials, I ignore the things she's saying and I criticise her dress. There is power in a trunion. The trunion forever defending men's rights. Fuck all them bitches, the Coomers unite for the fetishistic straight men who steal their mother's pants. There is power in a trunion. When your son's not very sporty and gets mediocre grades and isn't good enough for you to love him, and you can't compete with other pushy mums at the school gates, there is power in a trunion. When your older teenage daughter gets attention from the dudes, and you know you're not getting any younger, then disfigure her so she'll never be prettier than you. There is power in a trunion. The trunion forever for drugs and the knife. Down with the safeguards, abusers unite for the helicopter parents and Dee Blanchard stands. There is power in our trunion.